living legend of hair loss, the true alpha male, the Hollywood Jew of hair loss and beardedness. And that is a fact. You can look it up on Google. Who is the true alpha male? Nick Shell. That's what I can't help it that that's what the internet is going to tell you, but it is. Now, with that being said, let's check out a comment on a video. A lot of people are into it. I made a video in my real time pretty recently called 5-Week-Old Beard with buzz cut. Too masculine for some viewers, which clearly that's the case. Too many people still asking if they're gonna go bald instead of asking if they can have a beard like me. That's the way it should be. Let's check out a comment from Skoldaraja. Let's see if I pronounce that right. Here's the comment, quote, "That's a middle-aged man look. Every single balding man I know tries to look like some kind of bad guy with a shaved head and a beard. Next thing you know, you'll buy an HD and get tattoos." To which I responded. I said, "I am middle-aged," which got a thumbs up. And then I went on to explain. He says, "No, you're under 40. And then I said, "The average man in Tennessee, where I live, lives to be around the age of 74. So I'm more than half of that age now. I'm by default, I'm middle-aged." You know, a lot of middle-aged is 50. No, most people don't live to be 100. 74 is, now granted, I could live to be 80, but either way, I've lived half of my life already. I'm aware of that, and I celebrate that. I acknowledge that. I'm not afraid of that. Okay? Well, speaking of, don't let me get ahead of myself. He said, "That may be, but I'm talking about a life expectancy of our generation." And then I said, "I do not fear looking older," to which our friend Charlie S. said, quote, "Nick Shell doesn't fear anything. Fear fears Nick Shell." To which I said, "So true. Fear identifies me as the true alpha male." And then this conversation closed by Skoldaraja saying, quote, "Alpha male is the most disgusting word there is, nothing to do with humanity," end quote. Well, if you guys have watched my videos, you know that I openly mock the concept of alpha male. It's a complete joke, and the fact that you don't get the joke means you don't have a sense of humor and that you're not funny, and that should be your biggest fear, that you're not funny. Marilyn Monroe, quote, "If you can make a girl do, if you can make a girl laugh, you can make her do anything." I regularly say that, and don't just make that a sexual thing. I mean in general. Think bigger than that, right? Think more important than that. That is the station, this is a radio station symbol. That is the radio station. That is the radio station that females are tuned into. Can this guy make me laugh? Is he confident enough in himself, despite his perceived shortcomings, to make me laugh? Because I need somebody to do that. Females don't need to be funny, guys do. So, but let's go back to the age thing. See, a lot of guys who have no sense of identity and are so focused on, am I going bald? They're worried, ultimately, that they're gonna go bald because they'll look older. And Nick Shell says, forget that. If you knew anything about women, you would know that they are subconsciously attracted to older men to begin with. So you may not look like the average 20-year-old, but if you embrace that, maybe you can look like the average 25-year-old or 26-year-old or even older, and ultimately they're tuned in to think, oh, he looks older, maybe he has more life experience than these immature guys my own age. And maybe he has figured out his skill sets, what he's good and he's bad at, because women want security. That's one of the reasons they're so attracted to confident men, or at least men who act confident, because women are looking for stability. In any situation, they're looking for someone who's going to make them feel better about themselves, who's confident enough to start a conversation and then immediately shut up so she can start talking about herself. That's how things actually work. So do you think I care about looking older, about looking middle-aged? Again, I am middle-aged, but I don't care if I look older than 38 and a half, or when I'm 40. I don't care that I look 50. That doesn't matter to me. I actually embrace aging. I'm not afraid of it. And granted, the irony is that yes, my wife wanted me to dye my beard, and I did. But hey, it's a pretty cool wife that'll let me shave off my hair and grow a beard, you know, out of nowhere. She says, oh, well, could you just, but that's her. If it were me, I'd show the white, I don't care. Nick Shell himself doesn't care about looking older. Do I care about being an alpha male? Of course not. Because an alpha male does not know how to compromise, like agreeing to dye your beard because your wife. He doesn't know how to collaborate. He doesn't know how to communicate. Instead, he's just this caveman. So yes, the whole concept of alpha male is ridiculous. It's a complete joke. And again, if you don't get the joke, then you're part of the problem. Nick Shell does not fear looking older, and neither should you. You should be like Nick Shell. Comments right here.